Hey, it's 2024, and women, they continue to make more money than men these days. Now that might seem emasculating, but the reality of the situation is their tastes in men haven't really changed. They're still dating the same broke idiots they met in high school and college and that one music festival when that guy had Molly and then told you should get tested for HPV. And a lot of women like the broke guy. I mean, who cares if he doesn't have any money or goals? And this guy makes a mean baked ziti and he always spells out the alphabet with his tongue. I mean, I'll never need a Snickers. I'm always satisfied. But a lot of women get tricked. I mean, they have no idea they're dating a broke guy. They always seem to keep their finances secret for some reason. Every time you ask him about what he does for a living, he says entrepreneur. You know, and then a couple of red flags start to flare up when you finally get invited to his place and, you know, on top of his coffee table are a bunch of different knives and his roommate is a sweet old woman with the same last name. But it's not until it's way too late and you've caught feelings for the guy that you're like, oh no, he's poor. Then you guys break up and then you date another bum and then it just continues on. You date one bum after the other after the other. And you're probably thinking to yourself, Kane, how do I break that cycle? That's a good question. I don't know. I'm not a therapist. You should look into that. That's not what this video is for. This video is for those broke guys I was just talking about. Those same dumb idiots with no money who still want to date these high-class women that are out of their league. And you think to yourself, Kane, shouldn't these guys date women in their financial weight class? What? Ew, no? Beer's expensive. Here are 5 dates you can go on when you're poor while trying to maintain the illusion that you're not. Number 5, the free to enter local amusement park. Find an amusement park in your area that's free to get into, so you can walk around and enjoy the lights, the sights, the sounds, the smells, you know, all things you can afford when you're broke. If at any point she shows any interest in riding the roller coaster, you do the mature thing. And you trauma dump on her. You tell some real sob story about how your parents always ridiculed you and abused you for having fun, and your dad thought carnivals were for communists, and the last time that you wanted to go ride a roller coaster, 9/11 happened. Talk about that one birthday when your mom made you a cake but then fed it to the dog, and then when the dog got the sugar shits, they made you clean it up. And maybe the last time you rode a roller coaster you had food poisoning and you threw up on everybody, and that's when they took the picture, and then people bought it so they could frame it and embarrass you on Facebook, and now you're getting nauseous even looking at the thing, and you'd like to move on and really make it really sad and upsetting for her so that she stops bringing it up. And then walk her over to the churro stand and buy one for you both to share. Number 4, walk on the beach. Pretty simple. Go walk on the beach. Number 3, work out on the beach. Workout dates are becoming more and more of a thing. I don't really get it, but people like working out. Telling her you want to go on a workout date on the beach shows some kind of initiative. But if you're as out of shape as I think you are, keep an eye on her face the entire time you guys are working out together. Because if any time she looks like she's getting the ick, just tell her that you had COVID and then take her back to your place. Number 2, take her back to your place. Peacock and chill. With streaming services cracking down on password sharing, it's getting harder and harder to Netflix and chill out in these streets. And in these sheets. Not with Peacock. For some reason, they don't give a shit. When you get back to your place, pull up your mom's Peacock account, scroll all the way to your profile, and start binge watching the Bravo show Below Deck, and dream about a better life. And number 1, take her to your comedy show. Don't just take her to any comedy show. That costs money, right? Take her to your comedy show. And this isn't exclusive to comedians either. Literally anyone can do this. It is so easy to start doing comedy. You have no clue. It is the easiest thing to just start. I cannot emphasize enough how easy it is to just start. It's harder to get on a rec league volleyball team than it is to start doing stand-up comedy. You don't even have to be good. You just need a lot of heart and delusions of grandeur. And it is going to take some effort on your part, which, you know, a lot of the energy put towards this could also, you know, you could use to getting a job, but if that's not your vibe, then I got you. Step 1, learn how to write a joke. Then write enough jokes to get you 5 to 7 minutes. Take that 5 to 7 minutes of material and you go workshop it to any local open mic in your area. You're not really there to workshop your material. You're there to meet the local booker, all right? The guy who probably books like an off night at one of the comedy clubs, or he's got a monthly show at a bar. Talk to that guy, maybe sell him some weed. That's when you ask for a spot on one of his shows, which he will give you, just as long as you have at least 5 minutes and someone to bring. And boy, do you have someone to bring. And what an extravagant night it will be.
Oh my God.
You'll have answers for all of her questions, like,
how much are tickets?
We don't need no stinking tickets. You're my guest. You get in for free. You don't even have to wait in line, if there is one. 2 drink minimum. How about 2 drink
maximum?
That's right, as one of the comedians performing tonight. You know how I'm getting paid? In money? Please. I'm above it. Who needs it? What I get? 2 free drink tickets. That's 1 drink for you and 1 drink for me. Or 2 drinks for me if I miscalculated, or 2 drinks for you if I really don't have the cash to get another drink. But either way, we're getting drinks, baby. You and me, or you. Well, we'll figure it out on the night. But they're free. You want it to feel like that scene from Goodfellas where, you know, Henry Hill is walking Karen through the back door of that nightclub and he knows everybody and everybody respects him. You know, exhilarating and intoxicating moment for her. You know, you want it to feel like that, and it's gonna feel like that in theory, but, you know, way worse. And then one of the door guys will take her to her seat all to herself. Oh yeah, she will be by herself for most of the night, because, you know, you'll probably be in the green room like going over your act and talking to the other comics and, you know, hitting on the bartender for an extra drink ticket. You know, and then she's gonna look around and notice that there are other girls sitting at tables for 2 by themselves, and it's gonna hit her like,
oh, not the only girl that's on a date with one of the comics on the show tonight.
But, you know, it's gonna feel like the player's wives box at like a professional sports game, you know, except, again, really only in theory and not at all, really, if I'm being honest. And to all those women who are watching this video who have either been on one of these dates before or are going on one of these dates soon, and a lot of red flags and alarm bells are going off in your head, just know and take comfort in the fact that, hey, you could probably change him.